Hello, hello, David Rahman. Welcome to Entrepreneur Talks podcast run by Women Flakes. I'm so super excited to have you here.
You.
That kind of smile is worth it always.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. And before we move to your journey and story, would you like to tell us where you're talking from?
Yeah, today I am talking from Swansea here in Wales. Today it's sunny.
That's another. Oh, you said Wales, and I'm like, oh, and then you said sunny. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's just something to celebrate, right? Sunny is good.
Yes, yes. I'm not far from the sea, so it's all good.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I never been in Wales, but I know it's a beautiful country,
I'm
a
all over.
beautiful place. One day I will go. I will definitely go.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So
Really?
now, thank you so much for letting us know where you are. And another question that I found I love to do it. So in 3 words, say something, no, say about yourself. 3 words, explain who you are. Can you do
Oh, 3 words. Okay. I am happy.
That's the I love it. You know, you are the first person that is so simple because everyone it would say happy, powerful,
Yeah.
authentic, and you just said I'm happy. That's what you say. I am happy, something like that. Just 3 words. Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that really brings everything about David Rahman.
Oh.
I'm so happy. That's amazing. So thank you. And now let's tell to my listeners and to myself who is the real David apart from the happiness you carry on your bag. What do
Yes.
you do? What is your story?
Yeah, I mean, I work as a mind coach and a speaker, and these days author, and I've been doing it since 2004. So that's when I first started training, and I guess I do the work I do because as a child, I really had no confidence,
Mm,
and when you're growing up and you're always comparing yourself to others, and
yeah.
I always thought, why are people so confident? Why do they seem so with it and popular and happy, and why do I feel not good enough? And I had all these questions in my head, and you then think at one point, I was born like this. Maybe I was born like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I was born feeling stupid. So yeah, I by the time I was 18, 19, or when I went to university, I knew I had problems I had to solve, and I guess that's when I started thinking about
That's good.
who I am. I need to know who I am, So a big part of why I do what I do as a coach is to help people really take apart who they think they are, and then put together who they actually are. And I think I think love. I think that's where our foundation is love, self-love.
Yes,
So
that's true. Yeah, but so I imagine that you probably work as well with young people, or do you? Yeah.
Yes.
You mentioned that you discovered that you need help. You need to do something different when you were 19 or 20s on your 19.
Late teens. Yeah.
It's a really how I say this is a really huge transition or like time to change, like when we realize things, but at the same time we don't want to accept and we want to do different things, but we're not sure if we're doing the right things. That's the really because I remember not myself, I can't remember because I'm not good, but my daughter, I remember when she was 19 and she wants to do a lot of stuff, but at the same time looks like she don't know who is she and she's trying to figure out.
Yes, and I think at that age where, you've got to feel sorry for teenagers because it's almost in that 16, 17, you've got to find out who you are, find out what you're going to do in life, you know, and are you going to go to university? Are you going to get a job? And it's so much pressure. So much pressure on, you know, people when they're younger. And my head was like exploding. My father was a doctor, and the mother same, and they said you must be a doctor, and I didn't want to be a doctor, but at the same time, I didn't know who I was or what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So it's almost so I just picked a degree. So I did biochemistry as my first degree, you know, just to get out. Sorry?
That's really tough. Chemistry is hard.
Yeah.
Probably not for me.
And it was just I had to just do something, anything, and then, but I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't my purpose. I knew it wasn't. You know, I didn't call it purpose at the time, but I knew it wasn't what I was supposed to do. But you just, like a lot of teenagers, you just sort of do what's expected of you. Do something, you know. Mm-hmm. So I knew I had issues. I just didn't know how to solve them. I didn't know where to go, and I came from a culture which is my parents from Bangladesh originally.
Yeah.
But I was born here in the UK. But you know, it's difficult when you're at any time. But at that time in the 80s, it was difficult to talk to anyone.
Right.
As a guy, we don't talk to. These days, guys don't talk to anyone, let alone back in the 80s. So yeah, it was challenging. I knew I had to start reading books or do something. Yes. I didn't know what, you know.
So you started your journey there when you were 19.
And yeah, that's when I first started becoming aware that
it
isn't right. That I'm. Why are they confident I'm not? And why are they mixing with each other and making new friends? And I just couldn't. I didn't seem I fitted in, or I didn't feel good enough. You know.
Totally, I understand. Yes. Wow. And now you are a mindset coach. How come? Why mindset coach?
Yeah, sure. Well, I discovered in the early days of internet, when it was dial-up, one night I went online and I looked up psychologists, counselors, you know, all that, and nothing seemed to resonate with me. And I believe if it doesn't resonate with you, then you don't chase it. And then I found this thing called life coaching, and I wondered, what's this life coaching? You know, it is 2001, and I was telling people about life coaching, and they said, "What's that?" I said, "I don't know. It just looks like that people help other people, regular people, with issues." So I started looking into that over a couple of years, and then I started training as a life coach. It was new at that time, but people were saying to me, "What do you want to do that for, David? You're an optometrist." I used to be an optometrist at one time, and they said, why do you want to be a life coach when you've got a secure job as an optometrist? But I said, well, I just, something about it I really like, something about it. And I started training, and I thought, wow. And then from then on, I did other trainings as well, NLP and timeline therapy and different modalities, executive coaching. But I realized when I started working with clients, I was very interested in most people's behaviors were mindset driven, all to do with the mind. Yeah. And I thought, wow, this is where I'm going to go. And that's how I ended up doing further trainings and becoming a mind coach. Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a really good journey. And it's full of discovering, because there we go. Coachings are discovering all the time, and then supporting others to discover themselves as well.
Yeah.
And that's really powerful.
Yeah.
So what is your niche? Because I was asking you if you work with young people, but do you work, what kind of clients do you normally work?
So I've worked with the entire spectrum of ages.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, I worked from the youngest client I ever worked with, I think, was 14, and the oldest client I ever worked with is, I would say around the 80 mark.
Wow.
80 years old. So I worked with everyone from 14 to 80, yeah. Because I delivered workshops. We got professionals, unemployed, we've got students, we've got single mums, all sorts of people. And to be honest with you, I resonate with them all.
I totally understand.
They've all got a mind, so why not help them? I work with someone who finds life challenging. Let's see what I can do to help,
Right. Yeah. I totally resonate with what you said. I can work with them all. It's just depending if they need my help, if I'm capable to like end up working with them, because in general I can work with any age as well, and any type of business or no business or families or that's really good. So because we are on the mindset coaching, so it's a different thing, like just focus on life or focus on business. Is totally different. I love it. It's really powerful.
You're right.
And so for yourself, David, because you are a mindset coach, for yourself, how do you start your day?
Right. Okay. Great question. I have me time. It's been called an hour of power, your special time. And I believe for me, it's called a morning mindset. It's something I teach anyway, but it's something that I start with exercise. So I get up in the morning. It's much easier at this time of the year now. The sun is coming up and the days are longer. I get up and I work out, and it could be a short workout.
Yeah.
It could be a run. It could be just a Tabata session, which lasts 4 minutes. It doesn't really matter. So as long as you're moving, and then I tend to do a bit of journaling and also meditation. Those are the things I find clear my mind and energize me first in the morning. And if I haven't done it, it doesn't feel right. The day doesn't feel right.
I'm like you exactly. And I do teach that as well, but it's amazing because I never tried not to do, because I don't see myself without anymore. It's like, I think my brain is not going to work properly if I don't do these rituals. I call them rituals. And I was like, I'm not going to try, because I feel good after doing. The way I start my day is the essential for the rest of the day, to be able to carry on and be here talking to you and doing my stuff, my work. Because otherwise I think something will be disconnected from myself. And that's so wonderful to know that you as well, you do the same.
Definitely. You just feel you're in flow. Everything seems to be easier when you are. I think if you're in a calmer state, if you've got more clarity, you're clear yourself and who you are and where you fit in, things seem to flow easily. I don't know why, but I just can't explain it.
I agree. That's still true. And on your business, David, while you do your coaching with your clients, how do you run your coaching? Do you have packages? Do you have one-to-one sessions or group sessions? Tell me more about it.
Yeah, sure. These days, it's obviously online. So it's on Zooms like this or telephone. And I tend not to have packages, to be honest. I trained a few years ago as a master coach. And I think before that, I was doing packages. But after that training, I thought, no, I looked at it differently, which is even more so, everyone is different and everyone has different challenging problems. So somebody came to me with, for example, procrastination. You're not going to put them on a 6-month package because there's no need for that, They just a couple of months is fine. So I tell that person, right, okay, we're working on this. if they've got other issues or other problems, then we'll just highlight that in some more months go by. So I tend to have a like a consultation with clients, like
open, yes,
consultation, and then I'll tell them straight away, okay, let me get back to you. Let me think about what you've said, and I'm going to email you your package.
That's right.
So, so it's bespoke for them, which is fair to them, because I don't believe everyone is in the same boat when it comes to issues.
That's totally right. Yes, because when it comes to coaching, has to be like that, or either we do provide like open session, open coaching, which allows to me as a coach and the client to find out if you really need more than one session, or if you need just this amount instead of packaging, because we do package, but this is for someone before we have to get them call, like you said. And I think, okay, and then email the client and say, this is what we think you should have. And that's a good way to do strategy. Is a good strategy. Awesome.
And as well as the private, obviously I do workshops. I'm always online anyway, doing some free trainings for the public. You've got to give back, and it's one way of giving back.
Yeah. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't really go much on YouTube. All my videos are usually on Instagram, and I just make them short videos daily, daily posts. It's not something I've explored too much. I've tried to stick to one platform, really, one or two platforms.
That's good. I'm just saying, because you are so happy, I didn't forget. So, and you like to be on camera. So I thought like, oh, maybe you have a YouTube, and I'm going to be checking out. I can always watch you on Instagram. That's fine.
Thank you.
YouTube is just like that platform, like, oh, YouTube, because you like video. But thank you so much, David. And I would like to ask you one tip that you would like to tell to say to my listeners about mindset. Well, something that you would like to share with the listeners.
Okay. I mean, further on what we were talking about a few minutes ago, the morning mindset. And I always think that in the morning, we wake up, we're alive. Wow. We're not just here to survive, let's thrive. So every morning you can ask yourself this one question: what could I be grateful for right now? Even in this challenging time, we can ask ourselves that question. And so when you're having your shower, when you're brushing your teeth, just think of the things that, what could I be grateful for right now? And electricity, water, your toothbrush, whatever it is, freedom,
your pillow.
And I think, for me, that can change your mindset in seconds. It's the brain just switches gear from, oh, I'm just waking up, to, wow, I'm alive. This is great.
Love it. Yes. I'm so glad to meet you and to listen. It's like I'm talking with a mirror, and this is
brilliant. Thank you.
It's really good. I'm like, yes. Sometimes, I want to go live and talk about these kind of simple things.
Yes.
So there we go. And now finding someone talking the way you are, and we are also both here, is so much powerful than myself in a screen in a video saying, hey, mornings is this. What about you remember yourself? This is amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
And now, to end our conversation, please tell me where people can find yourself on social media and more information about your work.
Yeah, sure. I'm on Instagram. That's David _Rahman. I'm on Facebook, Mind Coach, and then I'm on my website is david-rahman.com. And my new book is out, just came out.
Oh yes.
That's called Let It Go, and that's on all the bookshops, book platforms, and it's it's out there now. It came out last month. I'm super happy.
Fantastic. Congratulations. And everyone that is listening and watching this podcast session can access all this information on the description of the website, sorry, the podcast when it comes out. So be tuned, check it out, and check the book as well from David Rahman, which is, I'm sure is going to be amazing, like he is. The Noble book, what is the name, sorry?
It's called, the name of the book?
Yes.
It's called Let It Go.
Let It Go. Let It Go. I like it. Yeah, okay. Be like, check it out, the book as well, when you see the all the information on the description. Thank you, David Rahman, once again. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you today. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.